Asset Number A-070-J. Object Class Gamma. Containment Protocols. A-70-J is to be contained under the guise of a healthy eating camp for those afflicted with anorexia. A-70-J is to be staffed with no less than 50 enforcers to help the camp residents eat their special diet of A-70-J1 with various food items mixed in. A-70-J requires its campgrounds to be filled with 200 camp residents to be residing there at any given time, in order to prevent a containment breach. If the number ever falls below this number, enforcers must eat A-70-J1 until the Authority can find more camp residents to participate in the consummation of A-70-J-1. For this purpose, recruiting from our own employees under the guise of reallocated to human resources. The box, being an XK-class world-end scenario, must be patrolled by a standing guard of 20. Designated serial crusaders are to be rotated out of their shifts every 8 hours to avoid exhaustion and, quote, get away from that tasteless shit, unquote. Description: A-70-J is a cereal box that forcefully ejects cereal at a constant rate of 0.55 bowls per minute (BPM). The Authority has tried to monopolize this and created their own brand of cereal, Special A. Unfortunately, A-70-J1 is primarily made of grains of lightly toasted rice, wheat, and barley, and sold as badly as its namesake, Special. The box reads as follows: to, quote, part of a nutritious breakfast, 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 unquote, to ad infinitum. The box was discovered on-site after reports of a, quote, avalanche of special, unquote, was reported to the Authority by an anonymous source. Agents later found an entire campsite drowned in the special and established site cereal there. Experiment Log 070-J1. Experiment 070-JA. Procedure: a standard bird feeder was filled with A-70-J, and a camera was set up in a nearby tree to record and document the experiment. Results: 5 days after the test began, a total of 18 various birds were found dead at the base of the feeder. Experiment 070-JB. Procedure: 2 squirrels were locked in a cage, and a bowl filled with A-70-J was placed inside, along with water and other necessities. Results: on the second day of testing, neither squirrel went to consume A-70-J. They did, however, express the standard symptoms of starvation. On the third day, one of the squirrels were found cannibalizing the other. Addendum 070-J1. It is safe to assume that 070-J cannot be fed to wildlife, and testing of A-70-J on animals is hereby suspended. It's also safe to assume this wouldn't sell very well. Note: it isn't ethical, but I'm not going to drown in special in my lifetime. If we have to hire a fleet of anorexics, so be it. They need the food. It's for weight loss anyways. Anorexics are fat, right? How bad can eating hundreds of pounds of wheat and rice be for you over a few months?